Nissan Bolivinaka, ladies and gentlemen. This is Junior Soqeta here. I'm here at Precise Studios, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. I hail from the west side of Auckland, in a small town called Avondale, but culturally, I am Fijian Samoan. What age did I find my love for music? I think the age that I found my love for music at was about, say, 5 or 6. We had these little sort of meetings called cell groups for church, and I used to come home from like kindergarten, get my tissue box guitar ready with the rubber bands around it, and I would go to cell group, and as we sung praise and worship, I would strum on my rubber band guitar and think that I could play guitar. So yeah, I guess that's where it all started out. In terms of music, my biggest inspiration would be Fiji. He's my big cousin. He's done so much for me, and just his artistry as a whole, the years that he's put in, yeah, it's truly a testament to the greatness that his work is. So I think for me, overall, musically, it would be Fiji, and just in terms of life in general, it would have to be like my family, my siblings, and my father as well. I think my proudest achievement musically would be performing with my brothers from the This Is Our Home project, Pacific Artists for Climate Justice, and playing alongside Coldplay when they had their concerts here. We got the opportunity to perform with them in Lyon, France. That's where we had our first gig with them, over there at the Lyon Stadium for the local football club that they had. And then I guess the relationship just continued from then, and we got the opportunity to perform at Eden Park in front of our home, and it was yeah, I think that was one of our biggest achievements, to perform in front of our people and in front of our loved ones. The This Is Our Home project is pretty much a group of Pacific Island artists and poets who have sort of come together under the umbrella of the climate justice space to create sort of music, create poems, and use the creative arts as a tool to spread the message and sort of raise awareness on the climate justice and climate crisis. Most memorable live performance. There's two. One would have been performing in Fiji last year at Homecoming, especially like my own set in front of my home crowd. Yeah, that was one performance I'll never forget. And then the second one would definitely be singing Fix You at Eden Park with Coldplay. If I had the opportunity to collaborate with anyone, would that be anyone like on dead or alive? Oh, that is a tough question. It would have to be Stevie Wonder. I believe in my heart, Stevie Wonder is one of the greatest songwriters to ever live. Yeah, so Stevie Wonder. There's a lot of meaningful songs, but I think the most meaningful song that I ever worked on was the song I wrote back in university when I was studying. I wrote a song called Just You and Me. The original name for it was A Letter to Mum, because it was my letter to my mother, who passed away when I was about probably 14. Yeah, so I wrote it to her as like a cry to sort of come back and just be there with me, be present, because I had a lot of things to deal with. But as an adult, I sort of got older and matured, and I thought A Letter to Mum would be a message not only just for people who have lost their mums, but people who have just lost people in general. Just a moment with you. The most rewarding part about being an artist is that I get to do what I love each and every day. I get the opportunity to create music. I get the opportunity to share my wisdom, what I've learned over the years, not only to like my fellow peers, but to sort of my nephews and nieces who are coming up and like always wondered what music is, or they have this passion for singing. I mean, I can tell that they love music because they always listen to my music in our sitting room, like each and every day. Like there's not a day where I don't hear my music playing. It's a joy to see my own family supporting my stuff. I think the biggest piece of advice I could give to any fellow artist or any aspiring artist is that continue to show love as an artist. I think being a lovable person and, you know, just being a genuine person, especially in this industry, can get you quite a long way. One thing I am hoping to achieve by the end of this year, to release an album. Oh! Hey everyone, this is Junior Soqeta here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more music.